wajinga waliisha. Mwenye climax anaitwa Waiguru. Huyo ndio mwenye climax zote zenye zinaenda Western, Kisumu na Kitale. Na wacha nikwambie hii kisa imetokea hii ya kuwa Jirongo. Huyu dereva hajulikani na madereva wa climax, na hakuna risiti zilikatwa hiyo siku za hiyo basi. Na hiyo basi ni basi ilikuwa imeharibika kitambo na ikawekwa. So huyu dereva hajulikani ilitoka wapi, na hata hiyo basi haikuwa na mtu hata mmoja.
Well, new emerging details regarding the bus that had an head-on collision with the Mercedes Benz that killed former Lugari Member of Parliament Cyrus Jirongo. I am not shocked. In fact, I am expecting more details to come up. This is what I'm expecting, because the story that we already have, the details that we as the public have, is not adding up. It is not adding up. We all saw the CCTV. The CCTV is even talking a different story, is even exposing this thing more. In this, the CCTV showed Cyrus Jirongo'S car Kingia petrol station, which is known as Ego, and then it left, and then the bus. The question is, this accident happened, and up to today, up to now, the 65 passengers that we were told were in that bus are still missing. This is shocking. We've had several road accidents in Kenya in 2025, and all these accidents, we've seen how others were captured through videos or photos, but this one, even none. You see, when the driver, Mr. Gidinji, Cyrus Gidinji, when he was speaking to the media immediately after the accident, he told us that he was carrying 65 passengers and that he preferred to save the 65 souls rather than one person. Well, we accepted that. Logically, it makes sense. Okay, now, this is the question that the public has been pushing forward. Where are the 65 passengers? Now, these new details is telling us that, even more shocking, this bus was not supposed to be on the road, that it had some issues and that it was going through some maintenance. And even this guy is alleging that this driver, Cyrus Gidinji, is not known by other Climax bus drivers. So a lot is coming up, and I like that this one, it is not settling down as fast as they expected. I know by now they thought that the public will forget. Well, we all agree that Cyrus Jirongo was a corrupt politician. Cyrus Jirongo was not good for this country. We all agree with that. But that doesn't give people permission to do what they did. We are refusing as Kenyans. There is a way we can handle these corrupt politicians. And this is why I've been preaching in all my latest videos about corrupt politicians. I hate them. I hate these politicians. In fact, I normally call them thugs. But that doesn't give me the urge to have them killed. The way we are seeing things happening in our country. No, it is wrong. Because now that this was a corrupt politician, he deserved to die the way he died. We are taking our country to be a country of no regards to constitution and no regards to law. And this is not something we want as a country. We don't want to have a country end like some countries, even our neighbors here, but their countries are with Sharia. People a president can just wake up and do what he feels like he wants to do. No. We are agreeing that Jirongo was corrupt. And what they did in 1992 is affecting us. Even us who were born after that year, we are still struggling because of the blunder, because of the mess they did in this country in 1992. We are all agreeing with that fact. But we are not agreeing them being deleted because of, no. We have laws in our country. Our constitution is a very good constitution, can handle that. It's just that our judicial system is just as weak as it is. Now, let's go back to Jirongo. I'm still insisting up to today. I want to see some of the passengers whom we were told were in that bus. I want to see even if it is two. They should tell us something that we don't know. And another factor that was captured in the CCTV, at first the driver told us that there were traffic in that road. But according to the CCTV, there were no traffic. The highway was so clear. So this Cyrus Gidinji man, is he really a driver? Because he had some confidence when talking that you could doubt if indeed he is just a normal driver. We've seen cases of accidents whereby some drivers even disappear. They are begged to come back and waandikishe statement. We've seen this. But this particular driver was so confident, even approaching the media and saying how he was he felt like it is good to save the lives of 65 passengers than Jirongo'S life. That is something was amiss from the word go. I don't know, but I believe that a lot is going to come up. And you see, if you've been very keen, after the death of Jirongo, these people have tried to keep us busy. Just see what is happening in our country. I don't know if you people monitor what is happening in our country. It is psyops every day to just stop you from talking about Jirongo'S death. Every day you have an issue they're trying to release to the public so that the public doesn't ask questions, the public doesn't dig deeper and all that. They are doing so. If you've been keen, you'll notice that they are doing so. So if indeed they are not linked in any way, this accident, why are they releasing some information, disturbing information, to disrupt the public from talking about this accident? Some things doesn't make sense. So I'm one of the people who are refusing, as much as I really want to believe that this was just a normal road accident. I feel like the way things have been handled, the way information have been released, to me, it raises more questions. And if something raises more questions, then we'll have to push for the truth to come out. I saw the other day Nali Member of Parliament Mohammed Ali, also known as Jichopevu, was urging the family, was advising the family, when that post-mortem is conducted, don't leave the room. Have your pathologist there. Have your independent pathologist there. Everybody is doubting this. Not like it is us. Even fellow politicians, the likes of Mohammed Ali, the likes of Peter Salasya, the likes of Caleb Amisi. The other day we saw what Khaniri and Fred Gumo were telling the media. So a lot of people are still not comfortable with the information released because it has so many gaps that it leaves room for more questions. So we just hope that for the first time in our history as a country, we are going to get the truth. That is, if it's really going to happen. But if the history is something to go by, then we might not know what really happened. So now, today, we are getting to understand or to know that this bus belongs to Anne Waiguru, allegedly. Some people are saying it looks like this man was being followed, was being tracked. Because in the CCTV, you could see there is a pro box that was following him, and others are even saying that him branching to a petrol station was trying to avoid that pro box. So you see, with all these inconsistency and with all these emerging new information, details coming up, we are not wrong to ask these questions. We are not wrong to follow this up and to ask these questions. So I just hope that the family will stay strong. They will push for it. They will not leave it to the public. They will also want to know more and all that. But you know, sometimes the public get to push for these things, to push for the truth, and then the family comes out and say, now we want to lay to rest our person, and so we have to stop all this. So the family has to follow up. We don't like Jirongo. He was corrupt, just like the many politicians we have in our country. But that should not give us the urge to celebrate his death, because a lot is not adding up. So I'll leave it here today, but I hope that the truth shall come out as soon as possible. That is it for me for now, and thanks for watching. This is Sophia Live.